All right, I'm joined now by Louis Charbonneau. He is the Human Rights Watch. He is the UN Director of Human Rights Watch in New York. Louis, thank you for talking to us on TRT World. I think for a lot of people, Haiti has maybe fallen off the map a little bit in terms of how much attention it has been getting in the midst of everything else. But the situation there is no less urgent than what we are seeing elsewhere, is it?
No, not only is it no less urgent, it's spiraling out of control. It's getting worse by the day, possibly by the hour. Violence has been escalating dramatically. People are being killed, women, children being raped, women are being recruited and forced to help in these armed criminal groups. There are concerns about the transitional government's control of the situation and their grip on power. And at the same time, the international community, and particularly the UN Security Council, has been essentially inactive, silent, and has not taken any of the steps that many of us in civil society and the United Nations itself has called for. UN Secretary General has called for boosting the multinational security support mission, which is led by Kenya. It's underfunded, understaffed, under-resourced. He's made a proposal so that they could access UN-assessed contributions, so the money that UN member states actually give to the UN so that they could build it up and support the Haitian National Police. But none of that has happened so far. The UN Security Council is supposed to discuss Haiti on Monday. We're hoping that they will take a bold move to do something. And this mission, known as the MSS by its initials, needs to be turned into a full-fledged UN operation. It's the best way to make it a stable and well-resourced or as well-resourced operation as can be. And they really need to boost it. The Haitian people are crying desperately for help. The things that we've heard from people on the ground in Haiti are gut-wrenching.
Mm. Yeah, we can obviously see the pictures that we've just been running during your response there, and we know that this security situation is devolving, as you say, not just by the day, but probably by the hour as well. A UN report today has also pointed out that a record 5.7 million people there are projected to experience acute food insecurity through until June. The World Food Programme is desperately worried about its operations and trying to scale those up as well. What do you think is the fundamental obstacle to international action in trying to actually intervene there, either through the UN, as you suggest, or through other means?
Well, one of the main obstacles is that there's no one showing any leadership. I mean, until now, or until earlier this year, the US government was really pushing other members of the UN Security Council to take some action. Under the Trump administration, this has stopped to be the case. I mean, this is not to say that the Trump administration has been ignoring the situation in Haiti. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has acknowledged publicly that the Kenyan-led MSS operation is not going to be enough to restore stability to Haiti, but we need to take a step from there and to actually do what it takes to bring something about. And if the US isn't going to show leadership, then other governments around the world need to do so, and other governments in the region. In the past, we've seen the UN, with a lot of support from other governments, restore stability in Haiti. It has made some big mistakes, and it needs to learn from those mistakes, not repeat them one more time. They can do that. They have many UN officials know that what the lessons that they have to learn are. But we need other governments to step up. And if the United States isn't going to, if the Trump administration is going to continue to think about what it needs to do, other governments need to step in so that there's no vacuum. What we have is a political vacuum and indecision, and everyone just kind of waiting around. They need to act now.
Louis, thank you so much for your thoughts and your reflections there. Louis Charbonneau, the Human Rights Watch UN Director in New York, talking to us.